So we are at the Vermilion Lakes lookout point, and you get a very nice look at the lakes and the mountains. So here's our lookout point. Look at those huge mountains. Look at that one with the sharp peaks and everything. And down here, you got the lakes, the water, and it just spans all around these mountains. So it's just on the side of the highway right here. It's a nice stop that you can make before you enter Banff. And it shows that these are actually your mountains that we're looking at. There's also a mountain on this side, as you can see right up there. Pretty cool. Mountains we're looking at is Sulphur Mountain. The cave and basins down there. Sulphur Mountain, I think it's this one. It's pointing directly at this big one right here. There's the Bourgeois somewhere down there. And then I think that pointy mountain is the Rundle. It's 2,949 meters high. That is crazy, that mountain right there. Yeah, but awesome views over here. We are here at the town of Banff, in the town of Banff, and we're near the Cascade Gardens. We found parking close here. So if you see a green sign that shows parking with an arrow, that's usually public parking. And for public parking, the good thing is that it's not paid. So it's free, but it's like maybe 3 hours of free parking, and you just go ahead and park your car there, right? And you walk around, take a look. So right now we're going onto a bridge with a nice little river under it. This is that bridge right here, and you can see again that nice turquoise blue water on either side of it. Look at that. A lot of people are just kind of relaxing on the beach, and then a mountain right up here. This is a very nice view to take a photo. You can take a photo of that mountain. Also, another one on the other side right there. So, come to this bridge, take a look. It's really nice views. Coming up on the Cascade Gardens right here. So we are here at the Cascade Gardens, and got a nice little, looks like a castle, kind of looks like Hatley Castle. It reminds me of that. But administration house right there, and some gardens nearby. And if you look up here, you'll see a mountain right behind me. That is really cool right there. So awesome, like mountain right over there, right up there, and it's just the gardens overlook the mountain, and it's a very nice view. So go take a picture over there, and you can just take a look right there. It's pretty nice. Yeah, so here are the gardens right here. Very nice. You got a nice water feature, and you got this administration house just looking at the garden. So it's a really beautiful area. Definitely come check this out, because it's definitely a big centerpiece of the town. Looks really nice. It's a nice picturesque spot. If you stand right here, see where she's standing? That is a very nice view of the garden and the mountain in the background. This is definitely a very nice picture spot. So now we're heading into the gardens. It's very beautiful gardens right here. And there's a nice waterfall feature and everything. And it seems like a pretty big plot of land when I checked. Here's the Cascade of Times garden. It's a very nice garden, as you can see. I'm just gonna take a walk around and explore a bit. I see a lot of flowers blooming, so it's very well kept in this garden. So we are leaving the Cascade Gardens and realized that there's actually free parking right over there. So you see where those cars are? You just drive right in and there is free parking. Hey Alan, you remember how long it is for? It's 2 hours free parking? Is that there? 3 hours here? Maybe like something around that. But you can drive right up here. We parked like somewhere else and walked up. So there are other options if parking is full here, but just letting you know it's free parking over here. So yeah, something I've noticed is that as you can see, the watercolor right here is actually fading. And that has to do with the sun going down. It's not shining as brightly as it was midday. So a lot of this relies on that sun shining through these minerals and making sure the water stays that turquoise blue. And as you can see here, although I am along the shore, of course it's going to be, you know, it's not going to be as blue. You still see that it's not as blue as when I was on that bridge earlier taking a look over. So yeah, it does fade with the sun. So make sure if you want to see that turquoise blue color, it's usually midday that it looks the best. So we are at the famous Bow Falls and walking on up to it right now. And this is a very nice area. It's very open. You got the waterfall and you also got mountains in the back right there. Look at those nice mountains, and you follow the stream right down. But right over here, as you can see, this is Bow Falls. So this runs from the Bow River, from Bow Lake, and into Bow Falls right here. It's a very beautiful spot. Now just look at that rushing water right there. It is crazy how much water is being sent down the falls right there. It's very wide waterfall, as you can see. And look at all those like white rapids coming down. That is really cool. Yeah, it seems like a pretty powerful waterfall, especially this side of it, right? Look at that water just gushing down. Yeah, you can see that the falls are right there. There's a lot of people taking pictures. But also right up there, there's actually people going up the stairs to go check out a separate viewpoint right here. So we're probably gonna take a look at that. Look at that. Getting closer. Closer to Bow Falls. Going up. Wow, we are here. There it is, the Fairmount Chateau Hotel. So this is a famous hotel that you see when you think of Banff, and in the trees, you know, it's surrounded by trees, overlooking Bow Falls right here, overlooking a mountain. Well, not really overlooking, nothing really overlooks a mountain actually. But anyways, it's looking directly at a mountain, and this is not exactly the view, the world famous view that you're used to. That is actually at Surprise Corner, which we are going to visit next. But there's the hotel. So we're at the Banff Fairmount Springs Hotel, and we're just gonna take a look, explore. There is free parking over here on the road, and there's paid parking in the hotel Actually, I think that is reserved, but there is paid parking up the road in an actual lot. So you can go over here, park right there, take a look. Here it is, the Fairmount Springs Banff Hotel. How much did you say it was to live here per night? Like 600, you said? Yeah, so starting base is like 600 something a night in one of these rooms, so quite expensive. So here we are inside the Fairmount. So we are here at Surprise Corner, the lookout point onto the famous Banff Springs Hotel, and this is the point where you'll see in a lot of like travel magazines and everything. It's a very beautiful point. It was really hard to find parking as the parking lot is really small up here, so it's gonna be a real hassle. We had to, you know, search around for quite a bit, and then we had to like circle back and forth to see if anyone left, and we got pretty lucky. After our third circle, we saw someone was leaving, and we quickly took the spot. So, you know, just be ready for that. There it is, world famous view of Banff Springs Hotel. Amazing, amazing view, surrounded by trees and mountains. You can see why it's called Surprise Corner. As you can see, it's kind of a blind spot coming around this way as you drive, and it's kind of a surprise in the corner right here, so no wonder, hence the name. So we are right now on Norquay Lookout Point, and it's up this mountain, and you get a very nice lookout. We came here at a really nice time. It's sunset. It's a different stage of the sunset, not like from the start. It would have been nice to watch it from the start all the way to the end, but you can see the nice colors through the sky right here, and it's crazy views from up here. You see the town of Banff and everything. You see all the other mountains. I like the silhouette of the other mountains back there with the colors of the sunset. That's really nice. And there's quite a few people up here with their DSLR cameras, like actual nice cameras. You could capture some really nice pictures if you were up here with one of those. But we're just gonna enjoy these views as the sun sets, and you can also see the moon right there in between the mountains, and it's really cool. It is really cool, yeah. You can't actually see the sun, but this view is amazing. Yeah, just look at that. We got a lot of people down here enjoying the views. And what I really like about this view is, first of all, you got the town of Banff, right? Right in the center over here, town of Banff. I really like how this road goes right up into the middle. And then you just see these mountains over here, right? You get a nice jagged peaks of that mountain, a bit more rounded on this mountain, but it's still really huge. And then the far away mountains down here, right, with the silhouette back here, moon right above it, perfectly centered throughout this valley for a very, very nice photo. So I definitely give this place a look. Another place you can get a high vantage point like this is you can go up the gondola Banff Gondola, or I think you can climb Tunnel Mountain, and I'm pretty sure it's this smaller one right here. That's Tunnel Mountain. And then you got the Vermilion Lakes all the way down here. Yeah, just as I said, amazing views. So definitely come here during sunset. I think it will be well worth it. Maybe even sunrise would be nice here. So now we're on the grass actually, and now you can see that the trees, you know, move out of the way a bit, and you get a view of this side. Better view of the lakes right here, of course. And then again, that view right there. I mean, this is just amazing right there, yeah. We are kind of stranded, sort of. So here's the problem. We are out of charge for our Tesla, and the road was closed. The road to get back to Golden, BC is closed for construction work until 7 a.m. So the problem being with that is that, you know, since it's closed till 7, we can't, you know, get through that road, and we only had enough charge to get to Golden, you know. So there is another stop back at Field, but that's also too far. So we're basically stranded right now, basically. But the thing is, we are trying to find a charging outlet, and we found one in a washroom, and we're gonna try to charge the Tesla like that. But other than that, we really can't get anywhere, and we're sort of stranded. So electric car problems, you know. There are some people with gas that are also stranded. So, you know, I guess it's just a problem with figuring things out and everything. So yeah, all right, we're gonna try to figure this out. So we got the Tesla hooked up, charged. We are using the electricity from the female washroom. It's plugged in through this door, and in the charge right there. Don't worry, no one's in the washroom. We made sure before we went in, we checked all that. So we're just gonna keep this charging. It's probably gonna take a really long time, and we're gonna plan for our next step, whether that be stay here overnight or try to charge enough and then make it to Field, charge a lot there, and try to make it back to Golden. We'll figure it out. So we took a ride to get some service, searched up the roads, and turns out if we want to take the detour, it's gonna take us 3 hours. 3 hours driving to take that detour. So that is absolutely crazy. So we didn't decide to take that route, and we're deciding to wait until 7 o'clock in the morning. Our car's, yeah, definitely not gonna be, it's charging really slowly, so we can't really, the detour, like, it's a lot of logistics into it and different stops and everything. So it would get quite complicated if we took that detour. So it seems like we are stuck here and we are out of options. I did hear about, I think a few people were let through actually because they were in a dire situation, and if we had found out about that, we might have been able to leave with them. Kind of missed that chance because we were trying to find charging. But yeah, it really sucks. It really sucks that we had to camp out here. I wasn't expecting this. It's gonna cut away from our trip, you know. It's gonna, yeah, I mean, just a lesson, right? Lesson learned. Always check the road conditions before going anywhere. Don't rely on Google Maps or whatever maps to tell you what's happening. Make sure you check it yourself and read signs, because there were, to be fair, there were signs telling you that yes, this is closed, but we were zooming past the highway and we didn't think anything of it. So here we are in this situation. Yeah, until morning, I guess. So, good morning. Yeah, what can I say? Slept in a random parking lot in the middle of nowhere, and you know, looking at these mountains and trees in the wilderness. So yeah, a lot of other people, as you can see, a lot of other people were also stuck in the same situation. Had nowhere to go, you know, couldn't didn't have enough gas, so couldn't make it anywhere, or like just like didn't even want to bother with like making that whole trip around, because that was 3 hours. I mean, like at some point I was like, yeah, you know what, I kind of want to like live out here, and I guess I got my wish kind of in this way. Not what I was thinking exactly, but I guess that's a new experience for me. I mean, I've never lived out in, well, I've never had a Tesla break down. I mean, I'll run out of charge in the wilderness and had to sleep overnight all the way to the morning. This is definitely a new experience. So we're gonna try to get back to the Airbnb and take a shower, you know, get everything ready, head out, because now we charged a bit. We got like 12%. We were like at 3% starting off, so we were really low. So now we got some charge. We can make it back definitely. We'll definitely charge in Golden, and yeah, hopefully learn a lesson from this experience. But yeah, now I know. Always make sure you have enough charge or gas, you know, so that you're not stranded out. Always make sure you check road conditions everywhere you go. Just make sure. So all right, lesson learned, and it was decent sleep, just however decent you can have in a car. But we're gonna head back, and I'll see you. It's nice living out in the woods, I guess. So we're almost gonna get out of here. 7 o'clock is when they open up the gates. And so you see a lot of people already waiting. There's a lot of cars that go all the way back there. Everyone's just waiting. And it seems like these trucks, of course, these guys know what time the thing opens. So they're just doing their job. They're waiting. But a lot of all these people, well, I'm gonna say most of these people probably got caught here not knowing that this was actually closed, and ended up just like us. So you know, we're almost gonna be out of here, and we're gonna get back, and it's gonna be really nice to get back. But yeah, you see more and more trucks showing up right back there. All right, finally.